Well, morning, welcome back to Life of Dave. Back over the permission. Let's see what we can find. Got something a bit different this morning as well. So got my handheld gimbal with me, but trying to walk around carrying that, I've tried it once. It's not the easiest, so I've made something chest cam. So I bought a little chest camera belt. It's supposed to hold the camera up here. Don't need that. I've got my silicone tubing, some big cable ties, and gimbal sits in there, so that fits in the hole in there, and that'll hold me gimbal, so hopefully we can walk around and do a bit of filming without having to use my hands. Let's give it a try. Okay, we're now attached. And we'll see what it films like, if it's any good. It ain't gonna like me running around, that's for sure, but you know, hopefully I can film me walking about. Get the detector in. So there's not much left in this field. I have gridded it and been over it. Oh, there's a golf ball. Yeah, that's probably someone with their dogs picked up the golf ball. Looks like we might have had a bit of frost this morning. Well, I can always hold this gimbal with my hand, just gently, but it allows me to be able to let go. Oh, that temperature's dropping at night now. Yeah, this field, I have gridded it out and been over it, and it's really quiet now. You know, I really did give it a good hard go. There's a few signals left, mainly iron, and some where the ground was so hard I couldn't dig it. So plan is, when it's a bit softer, I'll have to do it again. But I've got a couple of other fields. Little wisp there, and then it's gone, and then iron. So this is just a bit of a trial really to see what we're like. It's weird watching the camera go round just after I've stopped like this. Well, that's the plan anyway, so hopefully, you know, I'm hands-free, I'm not touching it. If it needs steadying whilst I'm walking, because I mean it's just resting on my fat belly, you know what I mean, so it pokes through that tube, then I can put the two little feet out, just 2 of the 3 feet stick out the sides to stop it from tipping. That's the plan anyway, so we'll see if it works. It might be a little bit shaky as I'm walking, but yeah, it's trying to twist around slightly there, but it sort of works. Means I can use my hands for digging and detecting instead of walking around holding a camera. So the sun's coming up now. Looks like it might have been a bit frosty last night. We're going to walk over this field again. This is what was predominantly the quiet field, but I did have a hammered coin out of it, so not all bad, but generally I had less finds out of this one. There seemed to be nothing much here, but I have had a few bits and pieces. And I reckon I'm going to head to the next field. What I say, did have a hammered out of this one, so it's not void of stuff. This was the last place I expected to find one. iron. Yeah, absolute last place I expected to find a hammered was in this field. Unbelievable. I've found hardly anything in this field, but then I did get a couple of little medieval bits, a couple of buckles. Yeah, I had a couple of buckles, one was medieval, and a little medieval horse harness pendant. So as soon as I knew there was medieval stuff here, I was kind of hopeful. And they come out of this field, so. And then, not far from the horse pendants and stuff, a little way but not too far, I had my first cut half hammered coin. So yeah, really pleased with that. I've been searching for one of them since I started. That was my dream, get a hammered. Anything from history. I'm not into finding stuff to sell it, I ain't here to make money. Just imagine who was holding that coin last. Well, the hands-free's working, guys. Pleased so far. Yeah, it means I can't sort of walk around moving it, but we can go up and down. I can give you a view out there, but it's just me walking through a field. All you can see is the grass if I do that. And you can't even tell if I'm detected or not. But then to see what I'm doing, I've got to look at the floor. Again, there's not really any way I can get a great view of me detected, other than to get me drone out and follow us in that. But again, I haven't got permission to do that. Not sure the people that own the place are going to want me flying a drone around. They keep horses on the land, might spook the horses. So I'm pretty sure they'll be against that. So I've not asked. I might do in the future, but you know, it's my only permission. I don't want to upset them. I'm not detecting every square inch, you know what I mean, covering every inch of where I'm going. I'm just wandering. Just slowly, having a wander. If there's anything about that I might walk over. It's 90% luck what you walk over, isn't it? You know, and I've walked over that hammered coin several times over the year, and I've never found it before, obviously. But the ground where that was found is completely trashed. There's been a fire there. I think that's what it's covered in. There's loads of it around. Now what I did was lowered my sensitivity right down, way down. Went down to about 6, I think. Got a tone there. Should be about there. Should be there. It's a bit iffy, but let's dig it. Might be a button. Could be an air rifle pellet, but it doesn't sound right for an air rifle pellet. Plenty of foil about. As we know, foil comes up anything from like 6s and 7s to 16s and even higher. Stupid stuff. Same as shotty shells. Yeah, you think, oh yeah, you know what shotty shells sound like. Well, I've had them come up at 9, 16, 20s, 30s and even a 50. Something else just beep there. Oh, still got a good ring. 8 and 9. That's solid. So now a little bit. There it is, look. I can't see the recovery when I bend down. Okay, so that's one issue. There you go. Shotty cap. 789. That was pinging between the and just a shotty cap. Yeah, so it's a little bit bouncy on the camera, but it's not terrible, I don't think. Find out when I watch it back later. 48, 49, 50s. Yes, I sort of lose the footage as I bend down, so if I use my hand to just lift the camera back up, that's in this side. So it's a bit of an experimental dig, guys, just to see what's going on and work out if I could film this way or not. Right, so we're in there. Turn the camera up a wee bit. I know where the target is, so try not to bust it. Okay, so the camera's right in front of me. Does make it a little bit awkward to sort of lean around it. There it is. What have we got? How's that? Ooh! It's a glitzy ball. What's that, bit of an earring or something? I thought it was a blooming musket ball. It's got like little diamonds in it. Got your costume jewellery in it. No way! Hee hee! Look at that! Doesn't sparkle much on the camera, but it's covered in like little stones, little diamondy stones. I thought it was a musket ball. Hang on, was it sparkly? I reckon that's a bit of an earring or something. Probably one of the girls off the horses has dropped that. That's a nice little find anyway. I'm pretty sure they won't be diamonds, but they are very clean and glassy looking. Cushy. Right. Let's get this hole filled and carry on. Oh, luckily there's a bit of metal in there, because I don't know what that's made of, but it's ringing up. You don't find diamonds with a metal detector, so yeah, it's got to have a little bit of metal in there somewhere. Can't see any metal on it, but I don't want to rub it, because what will happen is if I start rubbing it, I'll risk damaging the stones and popping them out. So we'll wash that off later. I'll put that in the bag as is. It's already lost one there. Quite a few of them stones have dropped out, but it's still got quite a few left in it as well. So Happy days, there you go. We got a find on camera, so wicked. Right, in the bag, let's crack on. There's some more of that noisy chattery ground just over here. Bit of iron there. Lots of spikes from the iron. I've got a 50 there. About 4 inches. See if we can dig it. It's quite hard here, it's compact. There's lots of stones and stuff. Okay, something's out. 42 now, so change the tone. That's it. So something. What's that? What have we got? That part of a trigger. Bit of a trigger. Or some sort of foot off or something. Snapped off whatever it was. Wouldn't be trigger gold, it's where that bit. That looks like that could be part of a trigger mechanism. Little snap trigger lever. I mean, is it possible? Well, it's a find, it's metal and it's pretty old. Flat on the edges at the top there. It's rounded on one side, flat on the other, so not convinced, but it's flat on one side, it's rounded on the other. Yeah, not sure, but we found it. Right, let's fill me out and carry on. The only thing with this stuff is you can't really dig a clod. Turn it out, it just falls apart. But as long as we get it all back in looking like you weren't there, it doesn't matter too much. Right, we're going to turn that down. We'll try it on 10. What happens otherwise is that picks up the shovel from there, yeah, out the side. Let's go down to 6. That's just whispering from there now. So the wider the field it puts out the side of the magnet, the more targets you're picking up. But when I'm trying to hunt on ground that's chattering like a what's it with iron and all sorts, I want to try and pick up the signals where the coil is, like that one. So I'll get down here. 52, 56, so it looks jumpy, but could be can. It's in that. Oh, can or coin? What you got? Hose clip. There we go. Another old clip. I had one of them yesterday. Obviously, find a lot of them when you've got horses on the land. Screaming signal though. Don't think I can get much further down here. Something in there, so I can't really film this. 30-31, little trees are in the way. Let's see if I can get to it. Kind of crawling under the branches now, so up we go. It's not the easiest spot to get to, especially when you've got a camera strapped to your chest. There is a old bag here as well, so I'm suspecting it's going to be a load of rubbish being dumped down there. It is. What's that? Yeah, a bit of modern soot. Nice bit of plate. Oh, in the bag. Alley. Oh, steel. Could be alley. Feels like it might be a little bit heavy for alley, but that could be a steel plate. But in the bag, and it all adds to the old scrap, doesn't it? So, okay, I've just bent some branches out of the way. Redirected the tree gently. Down here. So initially, clear the old leaf litter out of the way. Just check it's not in that top leaf litter layer. Because if it is, it's just going to be trash usually. So maybe foil or some crap sitting in it. Still in the out. Drag that lot out of the way. A little bit further back in that hole. It's the only thing is the camera sitting right in the eye line where I want to dig. So it's a little in the way for me, but probably a better view for you. Not much access here, I can't get in there very well. Well, it is, he's still in there. Really soft on the ground, so let's see if we can find something. There is not much room in here. There's something there, look. What's that? We got something. There's a bit of old plate. It's junk now, isn't it? So probably might have had writing on at some point. It's proper bent up and fragile. I've had a few of these and managed to clean them up and find the writing on them, but they tend to just fall apart, and that's the only trouble. Right, in the bag, check the hole. In there. Well, it's a something, we found it. Hole's clear. Let's see if we can get a bit further down here. I ain't going to be able to get much further. But I've come into the tree line in the bushes. Still fill my hole in. Chances of anyone else coming down here are slim, but if someone was come down here, I'm tripping down my hole door. Oh, and he's signal there. Yeah, that's the end of the road. Yeah, I can't get any further down there. It's too thick. Oops, knocked the camera. Ah, look, self-writing. I knew it'd been knocked, didn't like it, flipped round and reset. Very clever. Yeah. Right, let's get out of here and back on the field.